me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people that struggle. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for for learning and getting learned out. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, questions and answers, comments and concerns, dialogue. This is a space of integrity, of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. This is your space, a space of love, a space of peace. Love, hella right. This is a space where we are working on a united path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration and throughout class. Please keep all funding information, hashtags, green screens, carrier pigeons, man, addresses, unions that are Western and grams that are money and pals that pay. Keep all funding information in the chat for the duration of the class. Please fund this war effort. It's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Ken, much appreciation for funding the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait until it's too late. See what I'm talking about? All that, I am your boss and I'm Jewish. That don't work. Please. Listen, don't wait till it's too late. Officer, can I call my mama? Oh, man, no, it's too late. If you or anybody knows in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. Stop cutting up in front of the kids. Stop getting that deranged cousin aggravated enough to come see you. Stop stressing the elders out. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse counseling consultation, please book an assessment. Learn the warning signs. Okay? Yeah. Behaviors that should alarm you. Characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness. Man, events, people, and places that should alarm you. Okay? Remember, with the information and life you save could be your own. Yes, what's going on late night is one of those days. Lower back pain. Still had a lot to do. You know, can't stop when you are in the business of your people. Yeah, because your people should be your only business. So I can't afford to be down. I got to get up and keep it moving and keep it strong. Let's see who we got to tag tonight. Somebody tag MSNBC. Tag Joy Reid. Yeah, tag her. Tell her to come on and bring a Kleenex and all that. Bring it, damn it. Come on in here, Joy. Yeah, get your ass to class. How you get fired on your day off? Come on now. Yeah. Tell her to come to class. Yeah, tag that chickenhead too. They're talking about $30 for lunch. That ain't it. Okay. Yeah, tag her and all these little bad bitches, all these little influencers, all these beauty queens, and my ass is fat. Tag all them. Yeah, tag them. Tell them to come to class. Yeah, tag them. Breed love. Morning, y'all. Yeah, tagged him. Tag Rat Al. Yeah, somebody tagged the good Reverend Rat Sharpton. Tell him to come to class. Yeah. Tag him. Tag him and his funny looking slacks. Tag him. Tag Zaya Wade and D Wade. Yeah, tag him. Tag Gabrielle Union too while you at it. Yeah. Because we looking for the boy Mama. Yeah. Where's that boy Mama? Yeah, so tag them and tag yourselves and let your classmates know that this is a late night. That, yeah, I'm going to get it in when I can get it in. If I'm here, y'all should be here. And I know the West Coast is loving it because it's prime time for them. But damn it, again, I've been up since 5:30, 6 o'clock. Let's see who's up in here. Ooh, April Brown. What you doing up this late? Teach? First in class. I see you, girl. A Wood right behind you. And the youngin' Tiara. Ooh, they Josh Fro. They beat you to it, baby. We see you. What up? Philip Boone, salute Big Red Shaolin. What up? Frankie Fierce, East New York. Peace, Almighty. We see you. Bernie. What up, Bernie? S. Beckles to London. UK massive representative from across the pond. What's up? We see you. What's going on? We see you, Magic. Yeah, we see you, little Brit. What's going on? Ken Williams, what up? Cool K Kane. See Blaze, my sniper. Yeah. Mark Hines, what's going on? Zone 864 TV, what up? Versace Broccoli, what's going on? Yeah, we see you. Uptown Dre, what up? Molly, what up, Molly? Nina Smiles. Ooh, I know she in the bed. Yeah, she in the bed. The goddamn peoples is in the bed. It's quiet time in that house. What up, girl? We see you. Gaza lately, what up? Mike Nice, we see you. What's going on? Yeah, Tadishi Tyrone, salute. What up? We see you. Yeah. Who? Leah. 55. Yeah, 55, Leah. Yeah, Knife. Peace, Knife. What up? We see you. Michael Hayes, what's going on? We see you. Lovely lady. What up? Bree Love, what up? Rashida, Lord, son, it's gonna be a good class late night. Look at what you see that there? Boy, Rashida bring it out. Boy, I tell you, got me smelling like Pastor Mace up in here. God damn it, Rashida. Wee, we see you. Yeah, hubby and Stemmy, what? Come on. Hey, 1050, what up, Ed? Yeah. Kanye East, what up? D Lovely, we see you. Michael Guest, 55. Mike, 55. Yeah, Curly J, 55. Yeah. Who else in here? Debbie Milton. Yeah, we see you. Junebug, 55. June 55. Junebug. Yeah. G-Rock, what up? South Central, it's early over there. I know y'all in front of the crib. Got the 225 pig iron. We see y'all out there. What's going on? What's going on? D Lovely handsome. Shit. Girl, I ain't been handsome since the 7th grade. You talking about? Damn it, I'm fine. I'm 56. Shit. Handsome. Handsome, damn it. I'm a rough rider. Let's go. Let's get it. Now, it's a lot of talk. It's been a lot of talk. It's been a lot of talk. Yeah, it's been a lot of talk. What up, Jew? It's a lot of talk about this chick, and I don't know why. Because none of y'all was watching her. Y'all wasn't. Y'all wasn't watching her. Yeah. Old Joy Reid got laid off. fired on her day off. How you get fired on your day off? Joy? And you got the crying, kee, 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 and sniffling and all that shit. The ugly cry, too. Yeah, the ugly cry. For what? For what? See, when I keep telling y'all about having faith in the old faith institutions, about thinking, about believing that you're special because you're able to code switch, because you can articulate yourself, because you fit in. Yeah. Soon as they feel you a little bit uppity or you're not in alignment with what they got for you, you out of there. Yeah. You know why she was crying? Yeah, because that mortgage is coming up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's 11:49. It's about to be midnight. That means it's gonna be the 26th. Wisdom, equality, all being born to build or destroy. Ooh wee, yeah, a couple of more days. February is short month. That mortgage coming, that car payment coming. Yeah, them dues for that sorority and all that is coming up. Yeah, it's been a little bump, a little blip in that 5-year plan. Yeah, believing in them old faiths. Yeah, but I don't know why it's viral. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because if all this attention was given to her a month ago, she wouldn't be in this situation. If y'all was really watching her, what happened? What happened? She wouldn't have got canned. She would have had those numbers. You understand what I'm saying? She would have had those numbers, and those numbers would have been reflective of what them old faiths believed that she meant to who? To us. Yeah, because they're going to give you a shot. And they gave her more than a shot. Because if you was really watching her, y'all would have known that she wasn't supposed to have that gig. No way. Not in the least. And I definitely know in this class, y'all wasn't watching her. I know y'all wasn't. I know y'all wasn't. Because I've been on social media a long time. And I know how she got the gig. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was watching Melissa. Now, if y'all wasn't watching Melissa, y'all damn sure wasn't watching Joy. Okay? Now, let's see. I got 72 people in class. That's what it's saying right now. 72 people in this class. I need at least 30 of y'all. About 30 of y'all to give me Melissa's last name if y'all was really watching. Because again, if you wasn't watching Melissa, you damn sure more than likely wasn't watching Joy Reid. No. So 30 of y'all, if y'all listening, if y'all able to, if y'all not at work, if y'all at work, don't get fired messing with me. I'm telling y'all that, don't get fired. 30 of y'all should be able to tell me what is Melissa's last name if y'all was watching Joy Reid. Do 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 do. Huh? Let me see now. See, Bliz, I know you know. Cool K came first to answer. Lovely lady up in here. Let's see now. Let's see. That's it. They done gave y'all the answer. Frankie. Max, 55, Max. You ain't even answer the question. You coming late and you ain't finished. 55, Max. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So if you was watching MSNBC and you know where Joy came from, then you know that she wasn't supposed to have that gig, right? Y'all know that. How many of y'all remember Melissa Harris Perry? How many of y'all really was engaged and was actually official member of Nerdland? Yeah. So I know how it went down. Wasn't no black girl magic then. No, wasn't no black girl magic then. Not at all. Now was it? Wasn't no sisterhood then. Now was it? Wasn't no outrage then. Was it? Okay. Let's go back. And let me tell you who Melissa Harris Perry was real quick. MSNBC Weekend Mornings News on February 18th, 2012. Isn't it ironic? Isn't it that ironic? Harris Perry began hosting an MSNBC weekend morning show titled Melissa Harris Perry. Damn. She started hers, 2012 in February, and Joy ended hers, 2025, February. In early 2013, Harris Perry, was criticized by some political commentators for statements she made on her program related to collective parenting. You see? So Melissa was very, at the time, controversial. Here you had somebody who was very articulate, who could pass, who had a little strange cuteness to her, and was intelligent. Okay? And they didn't like it, because why? Listen, she was doing things like making jokes about a family picture featuring former Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney's family, including his adopted black grandson. She was clowning that a little bit. Like, where we going at with this? What are y'all trying to do? You understand? And she had Nerdland popping. And show Melissa, her little letters and all that. Her commentary was sharp. She was covering a lot. Okay? On February 26, 2016, Harris Perry sent an email to co-workers that she would not host her show on MSNBC for the coming weekend, stating, "Our show was taken without comment or discussion or notice. In the midst of an election season, I will not be used as a tool for management's purposes. I am not a token, mammy, or little brown bobblehead." Okay, her show was scheduled to air as usual on that Saturday, but Harris Perry chose not to return, saying, "I am only willing to return when that return happens under certain terms." She said she would only return when she could do substantive, meaningful, and autonomous work. NBC responded that many of our daytime programs have been temporarily upended by breaking political coverage, including Melissa Harris Perry. At this time, they was getting ready for the Iowa caucuses and all that. And she wanted to be more involved and on the ground and interviewing people that was there, political candidates, and they tried to shelf her and try to hit her with the Doja shit. Nah, you over there, you do your little quirky shit over there. Tried to play her. So, this shit got public. And in the early days when things wasn't really going viral, at least not to many of us who were just getting accustomed, right, to the YouTube. We was already on Facebook and stuff like that because I was consistently on there. But it wasn't at its fever pitch as it is now. You dig what I'm saying? So she breathed on her own accord. She's like, I'm not doing this. Okay? On February 28th, 2016, the network confirmed that Harris Perry was leaving the network. Now, while she was there, Joy Reid was her consistent guest. Okay? She wasn't a co-host, but she had her on many panels, guesting, making sure that she was visible. Oh, man, Joy was on there a lot. A lot. And we knew of, because of what she was speaking, Melissa that is, that this was her girl. That this was her girl. Now, this is your girl. This is a sorrow. I don't know if they're in the same sorority, but they were both in some type of greatness. And, you know, y'all think that shit is a badge and that means something. But that's her girl. She got her on there, on a regular. Let's see how really thick it was for her. 2 days after an email became public that Melissa sent, she said she felt worthless to NBC News executives, and after 2 weeks of her being preempted so that the network could cover other news, she's like this, okay, that's it. Now you know as her girl that this is going on with her. Joy Reid, you knew that. This wasn't a secret, right? Just like during that time, if y'all was watching BT still when it was on his last legs, and we was watching Being Mary Jane, and seeing the inner workings in the back newsrooms of what we see, and how smuttish it was, and how cutthroat it was, and how your girl ain't really your girl. I'm trying to really now in hindsight say, well, maybe Being Mary Jane was something more Melissa Harris Perry type. They got to understand it wasn't too many, if any, that was getting that light on cable news networks like that was able to do it for Dolo. Remember, BET was canning. They canned Tavis, they canned Gordon. There was no intelligent voice like that on a regular basis. Melissa had it locked. Nerdland was locked, and Joy Reid was coming through. Not only was her girl, you could say a protege. So you know how these executives at MSNBC was doing your girl, right? That's what's the real thing here. Now, she was also, Melissa, at that time trying to give a segment on Beyonce in the Formation video, and they didn't want her to do it. And they was playing games with the technical aspects of it. They was doing a lot of dumb shit. Eric Brown, much appreciation. You dig? Joy Reid knew this. After all of that, after the emails, after the letters, after the Melissa leaving and all this weird shit, who took over the show? Joy Reid. Stepped right up in there with her whole black ass. Stepped right up in there. And instead of saying, you know what, I'm not going to rock with y'all because y'all did this to this black woman who gave me a shot, who kept me on her panel numerous times. I'm not going to rock with y'all. I'm going to try to figure this out. I might try to go to CBS or ABC or somewhere else. No. You sat your ass in that seat. And Melissa Harris Perry show became Joy Reid's show. So if you don't know that bit of history, I know you wasn't watching her like that. I know y'all wasn't. People wasn't invested in her like that. Just like I know people don't watch me, or your numbers would reflect it. Your numbers reflect your audience. So somewhere down the line, you didn't have enough numbers for them old face, and they got tired of you. Yeah, you gotta go. Fired on your day off. Craig? Now, what's the tears for? The tears, in the mix of that, Molly, much appreciation for funding the war effort. The tears, and in the mix of the tears was the word, I know, I bring value. The show brought value. We brought value to the space. We brought value. Value to who? To who? Old face? White folk don't care about nothing you saying. At all. At all. Most of the time you getting it from the Associated Press. They're telling you what to say. They're allowing you what to say. And a lot of the times, the shit you were saying was not, excuse me, liberating for us. No. No. No, 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 no. No, no, let's not get it twisted. Nobody on broadcast news is going to ever give us information that we can use to liberate ourselves. They give you information to trigger you emotionally so that at some point you will be comfortable in your oppression because you believe that because you're watching something that makes you an intellectual, that makes you somebody who's a go-to. So you start separating yourself from the average individuals that's living in the struggle because you think you know something because this broad done said it. So now you're a pseudo woke person, but you ain't trying to bust a grape. No, 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 no. You want to toe that line. Yeah, the line that says, listen, black folk, don't get crazy. So you ain't bring no value to the old faith, and you damn sure wasn't bringing no value to us on a whole. Many times, you spoke real crazy about black men and their positioning. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. See, because I ain't like most. I watch, and I watch intently. You very, 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 very progressive when it came to the rainbows. Yeah. 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 Making sure that they were respected. Making sure that they were included. Yeah. As if they needed that voice. No. No, no, no. They were doing fine. They were doing fine. Thank you, Nays. Much appreciated for the belated Born Day shout out. Yeah. No. And I want y'all to know something else. She, if y'all don't remember, blasted Nicki Minaj. Went full in front of two O-Fays. Berating, disrespecting, getting crazy out her mouth because she said Nicki Minaj needed to not spread misinformation about that thing that they was trying to make sure everybody had. Yeah. She went ham on Nicki Minaj. But where are we at now in 2025? See, yeah, she was part of those individuals, that whole group that was going extra, extra, extra hard about that thing. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Going crazy hard, okay? So if you was watching, you would know that. See, I see everything. I know who was going hard with that. I know who was going hard with that. Yeah, Joy Reid went hard with that. Dapper Dan went hard with that. That old big, extra heavy, super BBW, what's her name? Mabel or whatever that restaurant in Harlem. Yeah, go get that thing. Gotta get that thing. Gotta go get that thing. Yeah. So now that she got canned, y'all give a damn about on some what? DEI? She wasn't no DEI hire. She took Melissa's show. They ain't had nothing to do with no DEI back then. That wasn't calling that no terminus. That wasn't no affirmative action. That wasn't nothing. She took Melissa's show. And she pushed everything the Democratic agenda wanted pushed. Even that thing. So with her, with Whoopi, all of these elite, wannabe elitists, melanated folk that thought that they was going to consistently keep people brains in a cloud and foggy are now getting a retribution. And y'all have to sit and be good with it because their heights meant nothing to you. Nothing. At all. You didn't get nothing from Whoopi being on A View, from Whoopi getting an Oscar, nothing. You ain't getting nothing from that. Nothing. There was no trickle-down effect for you. At all. Nothing for Joy Reid being on MSNBC. That shit don't mean nothing to you. At all. At all. You ain't getting nothing from it. That's it. You got to see her brown ass face on there if you was watching. The way this is viral, I know people capping. They wasn't watching that. I guarantee you that. Too many of y'all or too many of them be in church. Or be with the kids when she on. I wasn't watching that. I wasn't watching her. So now you're gonna make this a thing? That's why social media is so funny style these days. Because y'all making everything an issue when this shit really ain't. The real issue, y'all don't mention. The real on the ground issues, everybody's mouth is zipped. Turn it on the other side like this. Huh? I ain't see nothing. Huh? What? Huh? Mm-hmm. Like I still haven't seen nobody else speak about the New York State Correction Officer strike. I haven't seen nobody else mention it. Every day I'm mentioning it. What are we at now? Day 8? Going into day 9? Wonder how many people got cut today. I know for a fact everybody locker empty today. Day 9, no packages, no commissary. Yeah, dudes is down to they last today. Dudes is on that peanut butter today. Yeah, I guarantee you that. Yeah, dudes is on their survival kits now. Matzo balls and peanut butter. Yeah. It's gonna be popping by the end of this week. Y'all gonna start hearing about it then. Then I bet people start talking about it, but nobody listened to Bliz when I was telling y'all, stay y'all ass out of jail. For the last decade, when I was telling y'all, stop talking prison reform, And let's work on prison prevention. Let's work on getting the minds of our melanated men right so they can speak to the youth and make sure that they're out of a criminal mindset. Nobody listen. You talking bullshit. I want to go to the dude that talk about love and hip hop. No, I want to go to the dude that's chasing the Jay-Z stories. No, I want to go to the dude that want to talk about Puffster and Gripper Gate. I don't want to hear that shit, but now your little nephew or your uncle say, "You'll get me out of here." Now it's important. When I told y'all years ago that any given time, the COs could go up in them spots, lock doors, and leave. Nobody wanted to hear that shit. Oh, that ain't gonna happen. Okay. It has to happen. It's a natural progression when you're moving into fascism, because the one thing they can't have is a whole bunch of soldiers, a whole bunch of militants, a whole bunch of able-bodied black men in the street. They can't have that. So they definitely gonna close, lock down, and make sure they unalive as many convicted fellas that they can. Y'all don't wanna hear Bliz though. Y'all want to keep watching the big meetures and thinking that, oh yeah, he home, and celebrating all the rest of the other narcotic peddlers and the stupid ass, mongrel ass, ghetto ass individuals who never did nothing for their communities, even at the highest of their criminal activities. That's what y'all wanted to celebrate. They wanted to celebrate fairies. Big ass men with their knees out and high heels and purses and lipstick on reality TV. That's what y'all wanted to hear. So I know y'all wasn't watching no Joy Reid. Couldn't have been. Because the numbers were reflected. Bad enough, Melissa was struggling during that time. But she was so articulate and so engaging that people had to listen. I still don't even know how I found out about Melissa Harris Perry. But I was there in Nerdland. I damn sure wasn't watching no Joy Reid, because I knew that she had that meeting with them executives when they said next. And they said, "Oh, hey, aren't you and Melissa friends? Are you sure you could be a good Negro girl and do what we need you to do on this network? Or that's your friend?" And she had to smile and say, "Nah, sir, I could do the job." Had to. And now they get rid of you on your day off. And you crying for what? You thought you was valuable to the OFA? Man, they get rid of their own left and right. Roger Grimsby and all them niggas, they get rid of them niggas. Cronkite and all them. They get rid of them. You thought they were gonna keep you? For how long? How long did you think you was gonna be there? No, talk about it. How long you thought you was gonna be there? Now all these people coming out of the woodwork, right? Why? Because they're all connected. They're all sorrows, so they're talking about it. They're all wannabe people to get in the whip. They talking about it. You don't see no other real, true content creators from the street, grassroots, that's dealing with other issues talk about this shit. Because she wasn't on their radar. And she wasn't coming through. How many times you seen her march? When an unarmed black boy gets unalived by police. You seen her out there? No. She might have mentioned it from behind the desk in the studio, but you ain't see her on the ground floor nowhere. How much of that MSNBC salary went to anybody down there on the grassroots level? See, y'all never talk about that. Y'all see these people, but y'all don't know what their salaries are, how much they getting, how much they give back. I don't see it. Now, I know because I'm in the work. I've seen certain NBA players do a lot. I've seen NFL players. I've seen that. They may not mention it, but the grassroots know and understand because they see the work. They're like, oh, word? He did that? He ain't even from Brooklyn. Huh? What he doing? He not from New York. But these dudes come and they set up shop in the spaces that they work. You don't see none of these actors, actresses, none of them putting up none of their salary. No, because it's too hard. This is mine. I earned it. And the OFE want me to do better. So they're teaching me how to look like them, how to mirror them. So they're telling me what art to buy in my condo. They're telling me what kind of dress that I have. I need to have 6 black dresses, 3 formal dresses. I have to look like them. So I don't have time to be going back and forth to mess with you Negroes in the hood. So why do we care? Why? The hell you crying for? Nah, hold them tears, Craig. Craig ain't cried when he got fired on his day off. He said, wasn't me. He said they had me on tape. That's all Craig said. And he blew something with Smokey, and that was it. Yo ass crying. I know about value. The ugly cry. I ain't even recognize you at first. I'm like, who this dude? Oh, what happened to her? And if you really watched, all through the years, she started looking weirder and weirder in the eyes. With every statement that was anti-unity, anti-ground level. She started looking weirder and weirder. And now look. They got dudes on there talking about she looked like Freddie Gibbs and all that. Like, come on, man. Getting dissed. Because you put your belief in the institution. Instead of keeping it 1,000 with whoever or whatever you actually should have been believing in. Come get that shit out. Yo, next up, she out of here. You're not doing this. Now, let's get to y'all man. Yeah, because it's late. We ain't gonna be up in here all night. Yeah, DEI. Get the hell out of here. Diversity, equity, inclusion. That's what that shit gets you. You diverse. And equity. You ain't never in no equitable space with no OFE. Excuse me. So that's a lie. We could never be equitable to the OFE because we always greater than them. If you really woke and conscious, you know that. On an intellectual space, on a spiritual space, on a mental space, we surpass them. Our worst surpass their best at any level. So we're not equitable with them. And why would we want to be included? The late, great Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. told y'all that. I integrated my people into a burning house. But y'all still trying to run in the house. And y'all trying to run in the house to do what? To save massa. Not to save me. Not to save none of the brothers in Attica, Auburn, Bear Hill. Nah. You're not trying to run in the house to save them. You're trying to go in there and save the OFE. So why would you be inclusion? If y'all was really, really sorority people, really, really fraternity people and Freemasons, why inclusion? Why DEI? Why is that ever coming out of your mouth when you know what Malcolm said? You know what Martin said. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. Martin and Malcolm were aligning towards the end before both of them were taken away from us by assassins' bullets. They were more in alignment than ever. They both understood the play, that we were not to be included but separate and building on our own. So why are you sitting up there crying if you're so smart? Because the Ofe got rid of you, you should have been rejoicing. But you know what? You know that you have no connection to the people. We don't see you as valuable because we don't know you, and your skill set don't match what is needed for us to move to the next level. So now you know you don't have that bag no more. That's the tears. Now you gotta come back to the hood to get your hair did. You can't stay up there on the Upper West Side. You can't hide over there on the East Side. Okay? That's why all of them are crying now. That's why all of them are acting a nut right now. Because what 47 of them is doing is saying, you people are not included in this plan here. So you better find a way out. You better find a way to pay for that house. Okay? That's what the tears is for. Oh, shit. Yeah, oh, shit. Yeah. Where's your contingency plan? Because you didn't help us build any networks. So all them people at ABC, CBS, right? The Gayle Kings, they didn't help build a network, a streaming system for us. They didn't do none of that. So now where are they gonna go? So once one old face see that you have no value to his team, the other one ain't gonna want you. Unless they some low budget fledgling trying to get up on their feet. So none of them have done anything for us for decades. None of them sat there and said, yo, I'm gonna do this for my people. I'm going to build my people up so we don't have to deal with them. No. All of them tried to code switch and be the best niggers that they could be. The Chicken Georges, the fiddlers. I'm going to be the best I could be for massa. Right? Just like Mandingo. Mandingo thought he was the best, right? Until Master said, get your ass in that pot. Oh, no, man. Hot. Yeah, hot. Get your ass in that pot, Mandingo. Mm-hmm. Now Mandingo got a decision to make. Get your ass in the pot. And this is what's happening. This is what 47 and Elon Musk is doing. Telling them, get y'all ass in the pot. You see? So I don't have any empathy for that. Nah, I'm a rebellious Negro. Yeah. So that's the history on that. Let's go to another massa-serving individual who got praised and worshipped and was protected for decades. Oh, Reverend Rat. Even when the Italians told us he was a rat. Even when members of the BLA told us he was a rat. Trying to go to Cuba and bring Assata back. Y'all still let him rock. Y'all still let him come through as a civil rights activist and proponent and all that. He's a straight up rat. So now let's see His plan. Yeah, his plan. Al Sharpton's DEI boycott plan. You see what I'm saying? See, he got a plan of action for that, but not a true plan of action for getting all that synthetic weed up out of our hoods, for them to stop putting them shops in every hood, 4 or 5 shops on a block. He ain't got no plan for that. No plan for having all these dumbass stores, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, dollar, selling bullshit. He ain't got no plan to stop that. They let them dudes come in our communities on the regular. But he got a DEI boycott plan. We gonna show Massa that we supposed to be included in his system. So this is his plan. 24-hour blackout on Friday, February 28th from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Okay? This is the first step to counter the attack on DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. I'm trying to figure this shit out. You want to be included in white folk plan. That is why Pan-Africanists on the continent don't rock with you. And when I say you, I'm talking about melanated people over here. They don't mess with you. That's why the militants, right, don't mess with you. Anybody that is really fighting against our oppressors on their own lands fighting oppression don't take you serious, because they know that you got these dudes that's always wanting to be included and want to be equitable about one of the worst warmongers that this planet has ever seen. That's all they do. But you can't tell these super elite, bougie, boule ass, every title they got. You can't tell them nothing. Because their success is measured by when white folk look at them and say, hey, that's nice. Not understanding that there's 3 types of white folk when you come amongst them. There's white folk who are fascinated and want to touch you and pet you and ask you questions. There are white folk who are scared and who make attempts to not even look at you, see through you like the invisible man. And then there are the others who straight up, they don't like you anyway. So they come with microaggressions and stuff like that. But y'all want to be included with that. You understand? This is their fight. To sit next to people who, remember, treated you like dogs. The same way they treat their dogs, that's how they treated black people. I'm gonna walk with Massa. Yeah, come on, boy, walk with me. Miss Annie, you make sure you take Sarah Lee to the store with you now. She don't walk on the sidewalk, she walk in the street, but you take her to the store with you. And other whites would look at you. Ooh, wee, you sure got that nigga girl looking shiny. She's and so polite. How you get her so polite? And man, she not homely like my nigga. They treated you like a dog, like a pet. Can I touch her? Come, Sarah May, go over there and let Miss Carol feel your hair. That's why they love dogs so much, and y'all ass go and buy dogs. Y'all in the project can't feed your kids, buying dogs. Feeding dogs. That's what Whitey did. You seen dogs on the continent. You see dogs in Africa being... They hyenas. We don't run around with no damn hyenas. You see us domesticating dogs on the continent. They eat them shits in Korea. But that shit's so stuck in your mind to be like the old fae. Not knowing that that's what they see you as, a pet. So let's get back to Al Sharpton's DEI boycott plan for 24 hours only. Do not make any purchases. Do not shop online or in store. No Amazon, no Walmart, no Best Buy, no McDonald's or other fast food stores, no gas, no major retailers. Do not use your credit or debit cards for non-essential spending. Try to buy all you need before Friday, February 28th. But if necessary, only buy essentials of absolutely necessary items such as food, medicine, emergency supplies. If you must spend, only support small local businesses. Like small local businesses have the shit that you need. Most of them don't, because a lot of them have been pushed out because y'all keep putting these stupid ass Dollar Generals, Dollar Trees and shit in the hood. So the small spots, the local businesses are dead. And especially in NYC, so you go into what, the bodega? That's where you going. And y'all gave that to the migrants. What migrants? Don't matter, pick a group. Yemen, Iranian, Indian, Pakistani, name it. Name a group. Ukrainians got the drugstores. Name a group. So therefore, our people are stuck. Nothing to support. So you want us to sit down for 24 hours. We wasn't making this call, though, consistently with gun violence. Consistently, every day. Can we get 12 hours? And can y'all walk the streets for 12 hours? I did it on a regular basis. Most of them wasn't coming through. Oh, it's too dangerous. When y'all walk at night, it's too dangerous. Well, that's when they out there. You understand? Okay, but let's continue. Why this matters. Corporations and banks only care about their bottom line. But you ain't caring about that bottom line when all these preachers and pastors and reverends get them tithes every Sunday. The mega churches, the CCCs, and all these Abyssinian this and greater this and greater that. Y'all don't say nothing about none of that, right? Those corporations and banks get that tithe money every Sunday to invest in. I haven't seen you say that. If we ain't do a Sunday 24-hour no tithe giving day, right? Let's continue. Disrupting the economy for even one day sends a powerful message. If they don't listen, we make the next blackout longer. Our numbers are powerful. This is how we make history. Yeah, all right. I ain't hear Al Sharpton talk about the CO strike yet either. I ain't hear him talk about the strike yet. What's up? Brothers is getting cut up north. There was already reports of several of them being unalive because they didn't get their medicine, their medications. I'm telling you, by the time it's all over, Y'all gonna see how many people really got hurt real bad and unalive because of this CO strike. But that's not important to nobody, right? Please share with all your contacts, talk about it, post about it, document your actions that day. They're not telling you to read no book. Not at all. Nothing. Nothing. Okay? Nothing at all. This is where we at with it, right? Anyway, I should have punched him in his mouth when I caught him at that damn urinal. To this day, that shit still bothers me. I had him lined up. Hakeem Jeffries' inauguration. Yeah, he remember. He walked in that bathroom, just him and me. And I should have knocked his ass out. Had him waking up and pissed. Because that's what his hand called for. But since I was fresh out the joint, I let him live. Sucker. Anyway, let's move on. Now, yeah, before we get to that, I want to get to this little meme that I seen. Y'all sent it to me of some chick who is very current with this attitude that many black women share. And they don't know that the attitude and the behavior is really whole shit. And people don't realize it because they never been in the life. They never played the game. But these is renegades. See, the thing is, they don't have no pimp. They don't have a Mac. They don't have anybody giving them proper instruction. So when they come out their mouth, it sounds awkward. It sounds crazy because they've been renegading so long. And when you renegade and you out of pocket like that, everything is out of order. Everything is out of order. No game, no way of life can sustain itself without codes and structure. It just can't. And that's what a lot of these women are choosing to take on. Renegade whole behavior. Where everything is based on a dollar amount. So they're raising themselves, not understanding that this technology is actually pimping them. I told y'all that before. Most of these bras that are on these apps, barely clothed, or always in a state of freakness, spitting freakness, talking openly about who they are, what they could do, this and that, pay me, send it to me, and all that. I'll show you this for that and this and that. You're getting pimped by technology. So you're not even getting pimped by actual person. Instagram is pimping them. TikTok is pimping them. Twitter is pimping them. Telling them how and what time to get on the track. They don't even tell them what time to get on the track. The track for them is consistent because they're always in mode. It's always lights, camera, and action because it's right there in their face. They go to sleep with it and wake up. I ain't meet a Mac to this day that, damn, you don't even let the hoe sleep? She don't get a nap? What kind of gorilla pimping is that? You can't even get a nap. So they allow themselves to be whored by technology. And the technology doesn't stop. You could be on Instagram for years if you don't sign out. And every time she get a notification, she popping up. Hoping it's a cash app. Sleeping in makeup. and eyelashes. When you getting up to it? You ain't see my DMs. So we get this, and I don't know how old it is. I know I just saw it today. And again, I made sure that I don't allow names, rarely allow names of individuals to get promoted. But the broad sent a little, guess it was a screenshot of a text, and then a screenshot of her reply on social media. The text went, "Good morning." And then the man or the individual, said, "Good morning," and sent $30 in the Cash App with the notation, "Not much, but lunch on me." Now, her response in the text was, "You don't have to do that." Okay? But then she goes online and publicly bashes the individual. Okay? And says, "Honestly, I'm so over low effort. Just keep it. F it." So you made this individual believe that it was okay. Now I'm trying to really, really figure this out. $30. That's nothing to sneeze at. I get $30 an hour for my anger management sessions, for domestic violence, for life coaching. So that is an hour worth of work, an hour worth of exchange with taking somebody's information, their feelings, processing, allowing them to process it back, right? Putting a strategy together to get them through. Encouragement, love, strength, and understanding. Whole hour. So I know how much that is worth. And it's appreciated every time I get to do it because I'm fulfilling my need to service my people. So I know what $30 is. I know $30 could almost fill a tank of gas. Shit. Eggs is fucking $12 a dozen. So if somebody's coming out of their clothes and saying, "Here, $30 for lunch," just for lunch, $30, I could put together a meal for 2 or 3 days. Yeah. Shit, yeah. Yeah, definitely could get a pack of wings, and get some cutlets, and get some goddamn rice, and get some potatoes, and you do a lot. Okay? $30, and you talking about low effort? But this is the mindset of the renegade hoe who really don't know what value true fiat money has in this day and time and for what service she's providing. Bitch, you on the internet. It's 1,000,001, 1,000,001 absolute drop dead visually gorgeous people on the internet every day. You're no different. You're nothing special. You're on social media. And for somebody to come out of their pocket and give you $30 and you saying that that's low effort means that you really never had shit. And for some reason you're trying to stunt. For some reason you're trying to put an idea out that you deserve more when you're not doing anything. That's the mentality of a lot of women. And I don't mean women who have some type of idea of what it is to be a woman, to be a nurturer, to be appreciative, to know what it really means to hold that title. I'm talking about all these cluckheads from 18 to 80 who took on this persona, this reality TV persona. You understand? This new age Meg Thee Stallion type ghetto broad bullshit. This classless persona of I'm gonna haul myself out to whoever, whenever, wherever, and do it on my accord, not knowing how to do it. Not knowing how to do it. Shit, everybody who played the game could tell you that. You need proper instruction to maximize that profit margin. You understand? You can't do it on your Melly Mel told y'all that in the message. Right? Had to get a pimp, couldn't do it on her own. Because you can't maximize your effort. You can't maximize the profits of your effort. So why are you saying that this man is low effort or this woman or whoever it was, because it's not specific. In this day and time, it could have been a woman saying, here, lunch on me. What more of a lunch do you need than $30? Shit, the Chick-fil-A is only goddamn $14 for the meal. And that's a bit pricey. That's New York prices. Shit is $10 meal, then it's a big filling meal. Yeah, you could go to Red Lobster lunch special from 1 to 3. For $14, get your ass a piece of salmon and a salad. And a goddamn Cheddar Bay biscuit. And still got some left over. You got some change with $30. So where are these bitches getting that from? That they worth more than $30 just because somebody looked at them. Half the time, these little trick dudes is giving them this little $30, not in a city or state that will never be around them at all. So you don't even have enough class. You don't even have enough game to keep that audience in alignment with what you're attempting to do for yourself, which is a struggle. Struggle. Because in this day and time, these same bras that make up for the gram and put it on, for threads and all this other wild shit, living in total disgust. Yeah, they the same bras who just didn't get caught yet. It's like that mama in Detroit that had her kids in squalor while she wasn't there. These the same bras with the same mental illness. The same renegade hoes. So please, man, when these hoes come in contact with y'all on y'all timelines, cancel them. Cancel them. Don't allow that message, that idea to get legs, because they're raising a fresh crop of these little dust bunnies, gutter rats. You see how it comes down the pipe, right? Come down the pipe, and it just gets worse. Just gets worse. You went from Lil Kim, Foxy, right? To Trina, right? It gets worse because there's nobody giving them proper instruction. And you get from Trina to Kaya, and you just keep coming down till you get to Meg and Glorilla and Booty Hole Brown. So what's after that? If nobody checks it, it has to be checked. You can't check the tricks. A trick is going to be a trick, and you love them because at some point they're going to trick on you too. That's just what they do. But you gotta understand these hoes need to be shamed and they need to have themselves in a proper place, in a proper perspective, because what happens is they begin to start telling real women that they not right and exact, that they're not proper, that they're not of quality and value. And then that's the problem. Okay? So when y'all see this shit, somebody shunning $30 in this day and time, shit, I wish I would. I wish I would. There's so much that could be done with that. So much that could be done with that. There are families out here that are twisted, that are going through it. I could get them. Yeah, here, y'all could eat for 2 days off that same little $30 that she said was a low effort for lunch. As if she going to Trump Tower to eat a lunch. With that raggedy ass outfit she had on and that tattered ass wig. Nah, bitch. Nah. You need proper instruction. So if you want to make more than 30, you got to do. Not just be seen. You got to get on that blade. Get on that yellow stripe. Then you may get a little bit more than 30 for your efforts. Yeah, get her up out of here. Get her up out of here. And again, no need to name who she is. Y'all know. Y'all could tag her in it. Scrump it. Let's get to it. Before we get up out of here, it's almost 1 o'clock. Somebody tag D-Wade. Tag him. Tag him. Oh, Cupcake. Tag him. Come on, D-Wade. Come on, D-Wade. Come on up in here. Pineapple upside down cake with fluffy ass, what you call that? Huh? Frosting. That's what he got? D-Wade got a lot of frosting, huh? Mm-hmm. What's that new frosting they got, y'all? Vanilla cream? What is it, cream frosting? Y'all know, because y'all be going to them, the bakeries and getting it. What is it called, y'all? What's that new frosting they got? Talk about it. What is it called? Cream? It ain't cream. What is the name of that damn frosting that y'all get on y'all cakes nowadays? And it wasn't the thing for us back in the days. Y'all don't know the kind of frosting I'm talking about? Now y'all quiet and shit. What's the name of the frosting, man? God damn it. I ain't talking about no coconut cake, man. I'm talking about buttercream. See, it's always see Bliz. She know what I'm talking. Yeah, the buttercream. Yeah. Yeah, that's the D-Wade. Oh, buttercream frosting ass knuckle. Pineapple upside down cake. Yeah. Oh, bun cake ass with cream, buttercream. Y'all trying to save them, but y'all ain't gonna save them tonight, damn it. We going in. We gonna save him tonight. Now, this comes up only because I'm tired of what they did to this little boy. And this little boy now is coming of age. And he's doing these magazines like I'm telling you, I've seen magazines because what? Because we used to always go to the Source, get the Source magazine, XXL, right? Stuff like that. Magazines was real big. So, of course, I remember 17 magazine, seeing all the little old fake girls on 17 magazine. Man, I never remember any melanated men being on 17 magazine on the cover and all that, or having a story. Never. 17 magazine is for little old fae girls coming of age, right before the little old fae men's, like their uncles and their brothers, start toying around with them, or before they realize that no, their uncle shouldn't have been going there with them. I've been doing it since I was 10. Now I'm 17. I can read and it's wrong. So that's that type of magazine. So why is this little melanated boy child in it? Okay? And they gave him an interview. And I was like, shit weird for me. And it's not because I don't know what it's about, who it's about, how they got here, because they've been here for a long time. We're not going to act like that. That's what I'm sick of them acting like that. You ain't going to act like they've been there. They haven't been there. I already showed y'all the movie from the 70s. And that shit, I did that last year. I might have to go find that class. And I know I didn't do the edits on it and the tags in it. But that movie blew everybody's mind when I told y'all to watch it, right? Where that person that was in transition was trying to kill a little black boy because he witnessed him unalive somebody. And his older brothers in him was trying to find him and stuff. Remember that? That movie blew my mind. I had never heard of it, never seen it, or nothing. I seen that movie. I was like, whoa. This shit back then? And even further back and even further back. You can go all through Greek mythology. And you could go all the way to medieval. They've always been here, always will be. Okay? Always been there. But now it's a space where, again, the science catch up, the technology catch, and people are trying to normalize behaviors that if you really, really sat there with properly certified and degreed mental health practitioners, they can show you every imbalance that's there. It's off beat. But this is what was done already. So we have to deal with that. So now, in the magazine, before they get to the Q&A portion of it, they give a description of him. It's maybe not the kind of fortitude you expect from a so-called Nepo baby, right? And y'all know what Nepo babies are, right? Babies of nepotism, where they have either fortune or fame or both from their parents, right? Nepo baby. But also not totally surprising, given that Zaya hasn't solely relied on famous family to become a cultural force. Now, they saying that this person is a cultural force. Which culture? I don't know. Because we don't see him much where we at. At just 12 years old, the budding style star publicly shared that they're trans, stepping boldly into truth and into the spotlight. Since then, Zaya has walked the runway for Miu Miu and worked with the likes of Puma and Warby Parker. The glasses perched on Zaya's nose are from Zaya's own collab with this Parker eyeglass spot, becoming a social media icon in the process. So I'm trying to figure out, an icon? Y'all see him on cultural icon status in social media? Really? Never on my timeline, never on my kids' timeline. So it must be a select audience. Okay? And most important, to Zaya, co-founded the nonprofit translatable with D. Wade. Zaya describes the platform which earned a 2024 Out 100 Groundbreaker Award as a megaphone for trans voices that too often go unheard. The website is full of personal stories and resources that Zaya talks about. I can tell it's not just another celebrity cause, it's a movement. At 12 years old, I want you to understand this, 12 years old, they allowed this whole thing to fester, which again, D. Wade's excuse was, I used to do it. I used to dress up in pantyhose and dress up in my sister's shoes and dresses and stuff. Yeah, I used to do it. So I'm figuring that my boy is just like me. Now, I'm trying to figure it out. So we said that who am I not to allow this boy to be who he believes he is? And that at that point had me really, really like, really? So because that's who the boy believed he was at that age, it was cool. So when the boy said, I believe I'm a girl, that was cool. But I wondered if the boy would have came home and said, I'm God Cipher Divine, would you have allowed that to manifest? If he came across the teachings of Father of Law and had the degrees, the 120, and had supreme math and the supreme alphabet and said, I believe I'm God, would we allow that? Would D. Wade allow that to manifest? See, black men can't do that. Melanated men can't say, I'm God, and the world embrace that. No. But melanated men can say, man, you know what? I'm feeling a little light in the grippers. I think I'm a girl. And that gets manifested and celebrated and applauded. When young black men were saying that they were God, they were demonized. When young black men were saying they were God, they found the leader and put him in a mental institution and shunned him. That's what they did. That idea didn't allow to manifest. But we're in a space now where little black boys can say, I feel light. I believe that, I believe that this is who I am. And they go buy them panties and slips and all type of stuff. I seen one today with glitter, tassels on some type of pant. I'm like, pink with the pink boots and a pink purse and just walking down 34th Street like it was all right. Black as he was, black man. And I'm like, wow. So you can manifest that. But if you have a universal flag on and you building and you showing and proving that you know the degrees, you can't do that. That's a crime. To believe that you are God, that you are a higher being, that you are a higher manifestation of gutter and filth, that you're not criminal. So it was cool. for D Wade to allow that because he had no knowledge of self. He rejected knowledge of self. He rejected the teachings of the NOI, which is headquartered in Chicago. You understand what I'm saying? Black men cannot present themselves as God. How dare you? But you could go and put on a pair of Rihanna Fenty drawers. You could present yourself like that in front of the world, on social media, on stage, at the Grammys or the Billboard Awards or whatever. It's cool. So now they start Q&A and asking. And this is where it get deep. Because damn all the little fudge they was talking about, the interviewer made it specific where they were going. Okay, where they were going with this. All right? Let's get right now. Are your dad and stepmom cool with you dating? Because this person is going to be 18 in May. His answer, they're really cool about it. Me and my stepmom love to dish the dirt and tap into the high school gossip. She gets excited for me when I'm like, ooh, I like this person. So the stepmom, the demon, who was, we know, scraped on a robbery, who has severe issues, with herself and the trauma that she went through, must have turned her into some deviant. Because she already says she, allegedly plugs D. Wayne, pegs him and stuff, plays in his grippers. Because, that's what he likes. And there's a lot of men that do. No shade. But we have to know that she definitely encourages that behavior. Since the kid was prepubescent. So now she getting all the high school gossip. That's getting ready to get real funny style once this boy go to college. Okay? Question, do they want to meet the people you're into? Yeah, and it's nice to have that kind of energy. Although my dad, he tries to scare any person I have interest in. He's kind of intimidating. So what kind of people are coming to the crib? Because Zaya wears dresses and heels and skirts and all that. So these little dudes coming to the crib? Or college type dude, what like interview. Well, he's D. Wayne Wade. Zaya. The people I've dated have all been afraid of him in the first interaction. He's gigantic and he has this deep booming voice. But the facade only lasts for so long and you actually see his real personality. He's a teddy bear. So shorties already have dated, which I keep telling y'all, in the old fade world is code for I'm active. Still in high school. So they fine with it. I just want y'all to get that they fine with it. Question, so college applications are taking precedent anytime for other stuff like dating? I could lie and say we're just trying to get into college, but we're high school girls. So Zaya now. Dating is an aggressive term though. In Gen Z, situationships are king. In no way are we opposed to a relationship. But sometimes there's comfort in not being so locked in. At the end of the day, I have to focus on me. Situationships are king at 17. What kind of language is this? About a 20-year-old, she don't speak like that. Serious. But this has been a product of living with this man and this Hollywood chick. Now, I don't know if y'all recall the early days of social media, but this boy mama was trying to prevent all this. And they demonized her. And they ran her off and they silenced her. And in her voice, she was trying. She was doing her all, but a lot of people said she was crazy. It's like when Wendy said that Puffy been having those parties. Ran up out of New York, got up out of the whip for some time. This boy mom's tried. This is his biological mother. A woman that this boy, D-Wade, was with from high school on up, married. All of a sudden, she's crazy. No, you was trying to get to that bag. You was trying to maintain that bag. So, what happened to her? Where is she at? Why we don't hear from her anymore? Excuse me, y'all. Why we don't hear from her? Nothing. In this day and age of social media, she ain't with Tasha K. She ain't nowhere to be heard or seen. Nobody. Oh, ain't your mama? Ain't say nothing about her. She didn't bring her through. She didn't bark on it. Was really good. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Jemima Jaguar, all right. She interviewed D-Wade mama. Zaya Wade mama, D-Wade's ex. What's her name? Funches. That's her name? Funches Wade. Yeah, remember when she told the Chicago Tribune that she would live on the streets as she protested what she called the injustice of a failed lawsuit she filed in an effort to get what? He said some money from her ex-husband's endorsement deals. That's what they claimed. It was a lawsuit filed earlier against Wade, who signed a 6-year contract with the Miami Heat in 2010 worth $107 million. Okay? She dropped the lawsuit. Court papers filed last week indicate the lawsuit was dropped. I don't want anything. No money. All I want is my freedom and my voice, said Funches. D. Wade filed for the divorce from his wife in 2008. He was awarded full custody of the couple's 2 children in 2011. He filed for divorce and custody of the kids. So that can happen? Where's she at? Where's she at? That's what I'm wondering. Where is she? In the day when people go viral for bullshit. Where's she at? Miami Heat franchise player shooting guard D. Wade. Yeah. Talked about his divorce settlement. Wade will pay her $5 million in addition to handing over their Chicago mansion, 4 cars, and a non-disparage agreement where each party is prohibited from publicly degrading each other. Right? But you took her kids. You took her kids and believed that that wouldn't have an effect on her? Knowing what you was getting ready to do. Okay? Now they made her into a crackpot. Corby, much appreciation for funding the war effort. Okay? Damn the threaten, Bernie. This is where we going with it. D-Wade's attorney issued the following statement refuting this woman's claims. D-Wade and his ex-wife, Sylvan Funches, have reached a financial settlement. The agreement was submitted in court prior to her recent unfounded and erratic public display outside the courthouse this past Friday. D-Wade has made several requests over the years to settle this matter, despite her having 16 different attorneys and 2 arrests throughout the process. Mr. Wade has provided a very generous, not genuine, generous settlement to her to continue to live a wonderful lifestyle for the rest of her life. How? You give her a mansion but no bread to sustain it. You take away her kids. Okay? D-Wade was awarded sole custody of their sons by the court in 2011. The safety and well-being of his children are his main priority due to Ms. Funch's current unstable mental state. Her visitation will be determined by the court. Again, you're threatening and you're taking a woman's kids. I want to know what woman is going to have a mental state that wouldn't seem off and erratic when you're taking her children. Mr. Wade continues to hope that one day he will have a civil relationship with his ex for the sake of their sons. For the sake of their sons. For the sake of their sons. Mr. Wade continues to hope that one day he will have a civil relationship with his ex-wife for the sake of their sons. Sons. Where's the sons now? Where's the sons now? Funches was captured on video in front of Chicago's Daily Center, blasting him for leaving her broken on the streets. Funches claimed that Wade stopped depositing money into a joint account as per a 2008 agreement that is supposed to hold Wade's endorsement deals with retailers T-Mobile, Staples, Gatorade, and Li Ning, a Chinese sporting goods company. I guarantee you, if we do the homework, he don't have a deal with none of them no more. Just despite that. Wade and Funches were childhood sweethearts, but divorced after 5 years of marriage in 2007. Wade was awarded sole custody of their 2 young sons. He is currently dating A-list actress Gabrielle Union, who we know at this time is a little bit more than a date. So where's she at now? Where's she at now? Because we know recently she tried to prevent the gender name and change and all that legally. She tried to go to court and put the brakes on it. But to no avail. Why ain't nobody blowing this dude up? Why nobody talking to this woman today? Shit weird, ain't it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is how they give it up. I wonder who's crazy now. Who looks crazy now? I'm telling you. Y'all think this isn't a war? And Zaya is just Zaya because of, again, a Nepo baby and who the parents are. I see Zaya's in the hood all the time, and I'm wondering, where the parents? How do they believe that that's going to sustain itself? With all other changes, you heard him day one say, yo, listen, all that gender shit, it's only 2. You're not going to be able to sustain. It's going to get real weird, real spooky, and real dangerous out here. And I need my class to always be on point. I need y'all to be able to read specific energy, to understand when you have to move away from people, when you have to really be in the street and really be able to read it. Roddy Piper had the glasses, okay? You got to be able to feel the agents. Like Neo said, I can feel them now. When you're on a higher level. And be protected, because the war is on. It's not a game. It's for real. It's for real. You have to do more than eat right. You have to do more than just push-ups. You have to be mentally fit and understand true codes. Or it's a bad decision. It's a terrible decision. I don't want nobody in my class ending up like Joy Reid. Don't call me crying. Talking about you need a session because they fired you on your day off. Damn that. Damn that. You have a skill set that your people need. That your people can get provisions from you. Why are you doing it over there? There's no true inclusion over there. They want to pet you. They want to walk you. They want to curb you. That's what they want to do. They don't want you over there. They don't want you in their 500, Fortune 500 companies, corporations. They don't. They don't. They want to pet you. They want to curb you. That's what this whole Elon and T. Trizzle was really about. 1950s McCarthy era. Yeah. Yeah. Hollywood without niggers on the screen or producing movies. They trying to take it back. Leave it to Beaver. Type shit. Well, yeah. They don't want you nowhere around unless you are a pet. A nanny. Where they have babies telling you what to do. Push. Swing. Push me on a swing. All that other weird shit I see all through Brooklyn and Manhattan nannies. Where they're training them as infants and babies to tell black folk what to do. They don't want you in nothing. So why would you want to force yourself there? Think. Guard your mind. And on that note, man, listen. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Believe in my belief in you and guard your mind, because you could do it. You got it. Put things in a matter of importance. And if it don't make sense, it don't make sense. Paperwork is always good. Long Island Finest, what's going on, Ty? Job, we see you. Keep the paperwork good, movement moving. Okay, my classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding it down as always. To those who funded the war effort, much appreciation. To those who didn't, we already know. We gonna get your mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We know what it is. Okay? All my truckers, pull over. It's getting late. If you got cat shit in your eye, don't drive. All my strippers, make sure you put some cocoa butter, something between that crack, and make sure that, when you making it clap, it ain't ashy. It ain't cracking. You making it clap, it shouldn't be cracked. Get your oils, emollients, whatever the hell you got to use, do your thing. We not discriminating. Everybody can, find a way to get united on this path towards true liberation. You got a skill set. Do what you do. My educators keep educating. That's what I'm talking about. Peace to everybody. Peace to the nation of gods and earths. Alaikum assalam, wa rahmatullah, wa barakatuh. You dig? Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all get back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Be very safe out there. Very safe out there. Okay? And 55, gang. Get y'all grades up.